Attempt by authorities of Keita local government area of KATSINA state to reconcile farmers and herders over a disputed grazing reserve has failed. Dispute over a grazing reserve in Yonhonu village has been a source of worry between the two communities after the local council allocated part of the grazing reserve area to farmers in 2022 with an agreement to return the land to the herders in 2023. Abdullah Yamade reports that the trouble is brewing in the community over the unresolved matter. His report.
Keita local authorities swiftly summoned the two parties for reconciliation after Trust Television News reported a possible breakdown of law and order over the disputed grazing reserve. However, when the reconciliation talks failed, herders and farmers begin to accuse the local government council of conspiring to cause unnecessary tension.
There seems to be too much argument over this, and I suggested that let the committee go back to the local government and sit and look into this affair once again, so that the committee will resolve this issue amicably.
The herders asked Keita local government to respect the earlier agreement of ejecting the farmers and hand over the disputed area to them, which for long served as grazing reserve and cattle routes. As herders, all we know, there is a breach of an agreement between us and Keita local government council. Our stand is, we don't accept what happened here, but as law-abiding citizens, we will still wait to see what higher authorities will do before arriving at any conclusion. The farmers, however, claimed that they have legally acquired the land after payment of 4,000 naira each into the coffers of the local government council. Look, we will not accept any of this, and we will continue with our farming activities here. We want to see who will stop us from cultivating this land they call grazing reserve. Yes, we will see. Many KATSINA residents are blaming the local government for creating a problem where there is none, calling on Governor Dikorada to intervene immediately to prevent breakdown of law and order in the state. Abdullah Yamade, Trust Television News, KATSINA.
In a similar development, pastoralists in Bauchi want the federal government to preserve international cattle routes from encroachment by farmers and other external forces. A pastoralist leader, Abubakar, made the call while interacting with journalists on their way to Jukuskum in Yobe State from the southern part of the country with their cattle. Trust TV's Adamu Imam files in this report as presented from our studio.
Pastoralists in Nigeria move from one location to another in search of pasture for their animals, but in some cases, the animals wander into farmlands, creating friction with farmers. Abubakar is leading his family members to another location with herds of their animals, but stopped between Misau and Darazo local government areas of Bauchi State to rest. Adamopolo said they need clearly marked cattle routes to pass with their animals to avoid clashes with farmers especially. We need government to protect our international cattle routes. Our cattle and major highways cannot match. At the same time, our animals passing, people keep on complaining against us to pay fine afterward. They even harass us with the animals and say we must pay damage to drivers alike. This is injustice. We are appealing to the authority to do what is right at the right time. We are Nigerians. We are using the land to feed our animals, but they cut it down, just like that. We need to continue as caravans, people and government, should do the needful to allow us to continue moving forward, even if there is cattle routes here. In some areas is none. So what can we do now, for God's sake? Muhammad Lilo, a resident of Zidi, a nearby village, says they were promised alternative roads, but none is provided yet. Our parents settled there before, and now we moved. Because of the new constructed roads, we witness it. This entire land is being occupied. Even to get food for animals is very difficult here. And again, this time around, they allocated the lands to farmers. They cut it down completely. No more space for us, please. These pastoralists argue that if given the conducive atmosphere, they can help boost Nigerian economy by making milk and meat readily available. Adam Imam, Trust TV News, Bauchi.